Hello, so today we're looking at the Corgi remote-controlled Herbie, which came out in about 1982, I believe. Now, there's a bit of a story behind this one that relates to me personally. About 1981, I wrote a letter to Corgi. Well, actually, my mother wrote it for me. I dictated it, and I asked them why they just hadn't done a Corgi toy of Herbie, because I love the movies. And just wanted a toy of him, really. Of course, there had been sort of Herbie merchandise in the past, in the 60s, when The Love Bug came out, and I think there was some polystyrene die-cast made in Italy for Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. But there was very little in terms of merchandise for the films when they got re-released. I mean, back in those days, unlike now, when a major film got re-released, there was no sort of merchandise tied into it. So I wrote to Corgi, hoping they'd do a little sort of die-cast Corgi Juniors type toy of Herbie. Got a reply saying maybe you'll see him in our range, maybe we'll see what we can do, that kind of thing. Obviously, a sort of stock letter they would send out to sort of kids that inquire about this sort of thing. And went to the toy shops, saw nothing. Then a year later, I saw a mail order catalogue, and this toy was in it. It was like, wow, they actually listened to me. They actually did make one. But it wasn't quite what I was expecting. I was expecting to sort of see, as I said, a smaller sort of die-cast toy, and instead they came up with this thing. Now, what this is based on is have a look there. It's based on a toy that Corgi released in the 1970s, which was called Slam Bam Sam. And it was essentially two Volkswagen Beetles that you essentially just bashed into each other in a kind of, sort of demolition derby type sort of scenario. And the idea was, as you hit them, pieces would fly off them, like the sort of mud guards and the bumper and whatnot. I used to have one of those as well as a kid, so that was something I was familiar with. And essentially this is based on the Slam Bam Sam Volkswagen. So essentially the idea behind this is it's got a remote control like this. It takes D batteries. It shows this is a 1970s toy originally, because back in the 70s everything took sort of humongous D batteries which cost a fortune. And the idea is you can sort of stick forwards, backwards. There you go. Sluggish. And then, as you saw, the bumper comes off when you hit into things. Likewise, when you sort of hit the mud guards into things, they sort of bump off as well. Okay, as I said, it is the same mould as Slam Bam Sam. If you sort of pick it upwards, you can see it does say in the bottom, made in Great Britain, Slam Bam Sam. Okay, but there are some slight differences between this and the Slam Bam Sam car, which I don't have anymore, so I can't really show the differences to you. But the main difference is that the mud guards on the Slam Bam Sam, the sort of the eye headlamp is kind of moulded and sculpted onto the actual mud guard, whereas with this it's actually just a sticker, so it's a little bit different. The thing I don't like about these stickers is that rather than having the 53 on the door, it just says Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. Okay, which I'd rather not have. I'd have 53 like it should be in the movie, and the number plate just says Herbie. Again, these are all just stickers. Also, they haven't actually sort of put the sort of the soft top sort of opening on the sort of roof there either. It's a bit annoying. It's kind of, it gives them more of a kind of sort of like a mag, kind of like, modern racing car look, like he has in the sort of the Herbie Fully Loaded movie. This one does actually. Actually, I've got the radio controlled Herbie from that movie as well somewhere. I might do a review of that at some point. Maybe compare these two actually. As I said here, it's this one's got the box. You get sort of, instructions on the back about how to fit it all up. Okay. It's just you kind of sort of create your own sort of obstacles and things like that. Okay, it's quite hard to cut. I mean, the thing is, it is quite hard to find these. I mean, it took me years to find this one. I mean, they would turn up on eBay and just go for stupid money. I mean, they'd go for like £70, £80. I just, I'd be like sort of like a minute from the end of the auction, suddenly it would just go crazy right at the end. I mean, I'd just get really disillusioned and think I'd never get one. And just by sheer luck, there was actually a an auction that was like the end of the month, just before the 30th of some month, because I've always noticed that eBay auctions tend to go for a lot less money the closer you get to payday. People tend to go a bit crazy on eBay when they first get paid, and as you go throughout the month, I noticed that the prices things are going for tend to go down. I got this one. I think I was about the only person bid on it in the end. I think I got this one for about sort of like £12. I was quite shocked and quite happy about that, really. So yeah, he's got quite a nice little car. Glad to have him. And I said it is something that's worth sort of keeping an eye out for. If you do see one out in the wild, it's worth picking up. The main problem is just finding these little pieces. I mean, these all come off, all the mud guards all come off, as I said, all the bumpers. And you know, I did see one once when I was out at a charity shop, which was just the white body, and that was all. You know, so you know, it's getting these little pieces here is the hard part, really. But yeah, he's a nice little toy, and one that I kind of feel slightly responsible for. So that's why I have a bit of a sort of close link to this one, to feel quite attached to him. Okay then, thanks for watching. Bye.